Um, oh, look, to be honest, my ankle feels good at the moment, so it's not a matter of it still being sore or it's not fully recovered or anything like that, I don't think. I mean, each day it feels pretty good. I get a little bit of achiness at night, but nothing that stops me from getting back on court the next day to practice. And, this week I tried to make a real effort to get out of court a lot more than what I had been and put in a lot of hours, and I think I got somewhat of a reward for that because I do feel like I played better tonight, and things almost felt pretty normal out there through certain stages. So that's what that is, and physically I don't think I lost because I got tired or anything like that. So it was a long match, but I still felt like I was up to it. I mean, it's bad because it's another loss, but to be honest, I feel a lot better after this loss than last week's loss because I feel like I did some better things, and it's not like I was playing a bad opponent either. So either week, so it is what it is, and I'm gonna do what I usually do and get back out on the practice court and keep going. So I mean, I can't change it now anyway. So yeah.
Sam, how rushed is
I mean, yeah. Last week was always a bit of a question in my mind. Even when I went into it, it was okay. Well, if I have to miss Brisbane, then I'll miss Brisbane, and hopefully things will be fine. As it turns out, things went really well, and probably couldn't have gone any better than what they did. But having said that, I for sure I was underdone. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I've done everything that I could to be ready for the summer. So I've gone with it. I'm playing, and I'm happy with the decisions that I've made. Don't totally know yet. We've only had a little talk about it before I came in here. I think I'll probably go to Melbourne on Wednesday and keep practicing, doing lots of hours on court, and just keep trying to hit the ball better and play better and get everything better.
what do you feel is better tonight than it was last week?
I feel like I at least got out of a point in the match where I felt like I could have been playing better than what I was, and actually got through that and at least got myself then into a winning position. I mean, I hadn't last week. I felt like I was always kind of playing catch up, and I'd get behind, then I'd play a bit better, and then get even again, and then it would fall away. Whereas today, I felt like things almost felt really good, and like I could settle and let the arm go and hit those forehands and serve quite well and all that kind of thing. So I think it's overall, I think everything was a lot better, and she came up with some very good points when things could have kind of gone away from her in that third.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the goal. I just want to start playing well. So absolutely. I think another week I'll be playing better again, and I think you never know what can happen with one win. So I'm really trying to get that, and we'll just try and take it one match at a time, and hopefully I can get through that first one, and then from there we'll see. No, to be honest, it probably sounds silly to sit here and think 2 first-round losses, but it's not affected me as much. But honestly, I feel a lot more sure about myself and what I want to do, and how I'm out there on court, and how I'm between points and all that kind of thing. I don't feel that huge amount of frustration or weight on my shoulders or anything like that. I have to say I feel like I feel really good out there, and it's just a matter of trying to play better. So I think at least I couldn't have said that last year here at this point. So I feel like I've taken a good step in that direction. Now it's just trying to play better tennis. Well, I think I just kind of answered that. I do feel like I'm handling it better, and I don't feel that the same kind of overwhelming stress and all that being out on court. I'm really trying to, enjoy it, and which I feel like I'm doing much better than what I have maybe the last couple of years. And I think it's not the issue this time around, I don't think. Yeah, it probably sounds silly, but you do kind of feel it. Even I know maybe 5 years ago when I'd take my break and take a few weeks off from hitting, I'd come back and it would take me a week to feel like I was a tennis player again, and now it takes a day or two. So in that respect, things get easier, and you feel like you get the hang of it a lot quicker. But it is certainly different when you're competing in those matches, and even just how you pull up the next day, your body feels more sore and things hurt more, whereas you can go out and train for 4 or 5 hours a day, and you get used to that. But then you put the extra pressure of a big point and the little bit of stress that you feel from that, and it's a whole different ball game. Well, I'm not going to put a round on it, but the only thing that I think's tangible and that I can kind of have any kind of control in is how I'm going to play and how I'm going to perform and how I'm going to feel. And if I can feel good out on court and feel like I've got, some control over what I'm doing and play well, then, that's going to be good for me. And I think if I can do all those things, then I've got a good chance of winning matches. Yeah, I mean, for sure there's been Aussie Opens. I think the year I played Hingis in the fourth round, I think was like that. And I've been to the fourth round, I think, another time. But I guess nowadays you get to top 10 and then you're playing a home Grand Slam, it's just different. But no, for sure I feel like I have played well there. So I'm holding out hope that it is going to turn around. Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready for whatever comes my way. I'm going to practice and do everything I can to prepare as best I can. And when I step out on the court, I'll give it my best shot. Everyone will see what happens with the draw when it comes out. But no doubt, a bigger draw, there's a wide range of, players that you can come up against. Whereas here, top 30 almost, and that's it. So, I mean, it is what it is. You play tough player, eventually you're going to have to get through them. But, first round's always going to be tough no matter who you're playing, but I guess it does give you a wider range. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, today would have loved to have won, no doubt. But, at least I got through a set. I won a set today, so that's a good start. And then I was up a break in the third and gave myself, every chance of winning tonight, which is, I think, a big step in the right direction and a better feeling for me to walk off the court knowing that I did that. So I'm always disappointed to lose, but I think I'll be able to handle this one a bit easier than some of my other losses in, other times of my career. Yeah, I think so. I think you'd be a pretty brave person to go, against her straight off the bat. So she's definitely the informed player, and she's carried that through for a really long period of time now. So it's it's interesting to see what she can do and how she handles it and all that coming along. I guess she's been in that position recently for a few of those slams, and obviously she's won Wimbledon US and then had that little mishap at the French. But I think she's the informed one for sure.